Because Native Indians, the natives, discovered this land, do you feel that you get, as a nation, do you get the respect that you deserve from America?
Not really, not through the white people.
In the Bible, it talks about what the Messiah looked like when he walked on earth, and his image that is painted everywhere is a white man. Do you believe that that's true?
Before we get started with this video, I want to give you guys a little history on this Indian reservation. This Indian reservation is called Pine Ridge, also called Pine Ridge Agency, located in South Dakota in the United States. Originally included within the territory of the Great Sioux Reservation. Pine Ridge was created by the Act of March 2, 1889. In the southwest corner of South Dakota on the Nebraska border. Today, it consists of 3,468 square miles of land area and is one of the largest reservations in the United States. Pine Ridge is the 8th largest reservation in the United States, and it is also the poorest. Many families have no electricity, telephone, running water, or sewage systems. Many also use wood stoves to heat their homes, and they're also limited on wood resources. The scenery was beautiful. We had the opportunity to see beautiful mountains, and we also seen buffalo.
You ever seen this before in real life? Wow.
In this video, we will be giving you real, unscripted conversations with real, full-blooded Native Indians. Stay tuned and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. We're honored to have this opportunity to be face to face with Native Indians and to allow them to have a voice and to allow them to be able to share their stories, their feelings, and what they think overall of their culture, the United States, and the history. Nice to meet you.
Town are we in right now? Do you feel that you get the respect that you deserve by Americans as a nation?
Everybody else in America, if you trace their roots, they all come from overseas. So as far as them coming over here, if it wasn't for the Indians, they wouldn't survive.
If it wasn't for the Indians, they would not survive.
They would have died.
Okay, great.
They were starving, they were sickly. Our people taught them well, taught them how to plant corn, how to plant, and live off the land. Not to be greedy, but in their culture, they can gold, silver, and all that stuff. A means of being something.
Yes, but you taught them a means of how to survive.
Yes.
How to survive, how to work the fields, and how to survive.
Yep.
So do you feel that as natives, do you feel that you get the respect that you deserve from like the other nations in America? Do you feel that they, speak the truth?
No, they don't, because they have a inferior complex.
And what do you mean?
Because they want to be superior.
Because they want to be superior.
They think they're superior when they don't have
no right to be.
They don't have no understanding.
This land and this country belongs to the Native Indians.
And legally, it still does to this day. If you read the treaty, understand it. The North Continent, the whole thing still belongs to them.
Yes.
Legally, they don't pay us for all the minerals and wood, gold, silver, and oil, and everything that belongs to Mother Earth.
Yes. They don't pay you for that. And that brings another question. So some say that natives are paid very well by the government just because, of course, you guys discovered the land, but they give you guys pay monthly or pay every, different tribes pay. Is that true, or is that just a rumor that you guys receive pay?
Well,
like each family and.
If the government did that, I'd like to know all our money back. We never got nothing.
Okay, because
we get food stamps, we get commodities.
So you get food stamps, you get commodities. Do you receive direct pay from the government?
No.
Anybody in this town, which I know this is full of all natives, do they receive money?
Welfare, SSI.
SSI, but no direct payments because you discovered this land to give you respect, to say this is what we're going to give you monthly because we are respecting the fact that you founded this country.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
How do you feel about Thanksgiving, the holiday that Americans celebrate? How do you feel about that?
And our people saved them because they didn't even know what a bath was.
So you guys showed them. They didn't even know.
Yeah. And showed them compassion, kindness, humanity. And in return, they turned around and murdered our people and raped our women.
Stop the camera.
Took our land. Yes. And they bought Rhode Island for $1. Well, big deal. I give a lot of dollars to white men. So I bought it all back already, many times over.
When they came here, you were already here, of course, and we all know that. And so you said you showed them how to survive. You showed them how to take care of themselves and bathe, and they didn't even know how to take baths. Wow. So as a nation, what God do you serve? What God do you, as natives, as a nation, what God is it that you serve?
God.
And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of new knowledge out in the world that's, a lot of people are talking about, which is the truth of the Bible. And so a lot of people are coming to the understanding or believe that Native Indians are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, are part of God's chosen people. And a lot of people now in this country are finding out the truth, and they are serving the true God of the Bible. But the truth is now being told, and it's God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who is waking people up to now see what the truth is. We know that white people brought us here on slave ships by force. Many of my people were murdered, and made to be slaves. Let me ask you, with the things that you feel and the truth that you're speaking to me, how do you feel about white people?
They're lost. They're confused.
So why do you say they're lost and they're confused?
Because they have, like I said, they have an inferior complex, which in turn makes them think they know something when they don't. To know something, you have to understand it first. Anybody can read the Bible and say, "Oh yeah, I believe that. I believe that." But go out and do what he done. Go out and do it. Try it. And then you'll get some understanding. And then you might know something.
Let me ask you a question. In the Bible, it talks about what the Messiah looked like when he walked on earth, and his image that is painted everywhere is a white man. Do you believe that that's true?
No.
Okay.
It's because in the movies, he's a Hebrew.
That's right. He is a Hebrew. And in the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13 through 15, says that. in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man stood, clothed with the garment down to the foot, with the girt about the paps and a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, and his feet were unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. That is very, very dark, and that is nowhere near white or pale skin. Also, he walked in an area in Israel and Egypt. That is in Africa. That's very warm climate. So what do you think of the images that they have portrayed for the Messiah to be a white man? How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me. It just shows me that they're inferior. They still have that inferior concept. They don't know. And they know the truth, but they want to portray it in their way.
So they know the truth, but they don't want to...
They want to make God into look like them, so they can feel superior. And in reality, he's a Hebrew.
Yeah, he is a Hebrew. You know, I'm so very grateful when it's only God that allowed you to speak with me and to give me some time to talk to you. What do you feel that America should know about the pain that natives have suffered throughout this country and not being recognized as the people who actually discovered this land?
Admit the truth. Accept the truth.
So have you ever had anybody come on this reservation being white that said, we're sorry for what our ancestors have done and we apologize?
Oh, yeah.
Had you? A lot of times. Okay.
But that's just, it's a lot of times to me, but compared to their race, it's just respect.
Well, it's been very nice talking to you. So much respect. This is the first time that I've had an opportunity to be on an Indian reservation. This man was so kind to us. He asked us to leave the store where we met him and to follow him to his reservation to meet his family. My name is Yolanda. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice
okay.
to meet you too.
What tribe are you from?
I'm an Oglala tribe.
Oglala Sioux.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, because Native Indians, the natives, discovered this land, do you feel that you get, as a nation, do you get the respect that you deserve from America?
Not really, not through the white people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're very, I don't know how to put it. They're mean, and they like to criticize. That's why I like being on the res. That way you don't have to run into any kind of issues like that.
So you feel that you don't get the respect from white people that you deserve.
Yes.
And being out on the reservation, being out here, you don't have to deal with them.
Wow.
A lot of people, they think that the government or some entity of America pays you guys money like monthly, just because you discovered this country. They pay you money and they give you money. Is that true?
No, we work for the retirement. I don't think so.
Okay, that's a rumor, and that's what people think. They think that you're being paid, that the government respects the natives, and they give them money just because they are respecting that they discovered this country. So you're saying you don't get a check, and that's not true?
No.
Okay. And they celebrate Thanksgiving as a way to show that we discovered this country. How do you feel about Thanksgiving?
Well, the Columbus supposedly discovered us and supposed to share the mail and stuff, but you know, some people don't really believe in that.
So, because they say that Columbus discovered this country, which we know that the Native Indians discovered this country, but they celebrate Thanksgiving as a way to show that Columbus discovered America, which I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on that. Like, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate it because it's a lie and it's pagan and it's against the Word of God.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate that anymore. So I just wanted to know how you felt about it. Is that something you celebrate? Is that something that...
No, I don't celebrate it either.
Most people are now finding out they're starting to actually read the Bible for themselves instead of depending on what they're being taught, what a man teaches them. But they're finding out that, you know, the majority of the things that you're taught in churches are not the truth and they're a lie. A lot of people believe now that the natives are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, which are God's chosen people. And so I just wanted to know if you had heard anything about that, or if you...
No, I haven't heard anything about it, but, you know, you're talking about religion. I do not go to church. I believe in the Creator from our beliefs. So I believe in that. So I pray in Dakota.
Okay, so you don't necessarily worship the God of the Bible.
Well, sometimes I do, because they do answer your prayers. Yeah.
Well, let me, again, like I said, you know, like for my nation, for an example, we were forced here on slave ships, okay? We were sold into slavery, and we were forced here on slave ships. And if you go in the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy, it actually says that because we did not obey God's commandments, that you will be sold and you will be taken to a land that you do not know by ship, and there you will be sold as slave men and slave women. Okay, so we're finding out these things are now the truth versus, like you said, just going along with what somebody has said. Now, once again, you know, the majority of the people they believe that Native Indians are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, who are God's chosen people. And it, you know, the way that the conditions that, you know, the Native Indians are living in, like on your reservation here, and like the, you know, the black people, so-called black people are living, he said that, you know, these are things that will happen to you because you don't obey.
I come at you guys because I have a granddaughter like you too.
Oh.
Yes. And
let me ask you this: what do most natives, what do they think of black people? Because America has painted us to be very bad people. America has painted us to be people who you can't trust and who are very bad people. And that is, you know, again, a painting that America has painted. Again, in the Bible, you know, we have been called all kind of things like nigger or spook and all these different words, which the Bible calls bywords because we didn't obey the word of God. But what do the majority of natives think of so-called blacks, would you say?
I'd probably say they probably don't have much to say because a lot of the native ladies do have children that are black.
Wow.
There's a lot on the reservation.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so so I have a granddaughter that
is black.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so
well, let me say this to you. Like I said, once again, God's chosen people, according to the Bible, they are under curses, and that's in the book of Deuteronomy, because they did not obey the commandments that God gave them to obey. They didn't obey. So the Bible says that all these curses will come on you because you did not obey me. Now, according to the Bible, okay, if we come back to, you know, believing in God and doing the things that the Bible tells us to do, then that's when things will get better, and that's when He's pleased with us. How do you feel about white people?
Like I said, they're rude and they what do you call they're prejudiced. And like here, we have to go off the rest to work. So the town of Kiroka, that's where we usually go to work, and there is a lot of people that are like that. But I always tell my daughters, you know, you gotta stand up for yourself and don't let these people talk to you like this.
Like, how do they talk to them? What kind of things do they say?
Rude things. Like, let's say one time these ladies went and said, so you guys are slaving for, you know, the motel owners. I said, yeah, we are.
They said, so you ladies, being natives, are slaving for the white people.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what they talk. That's how they talk to us. But I told my daughters, I said, talk back to them. I said, don't let them.
And this is going on today. Yeah. I mean, this is according to America, this is 2020.
Yeah.
So this is going on today, that they're saying that you are our slave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they call us Perry niggers. Yes,
What does that mean?
I don't know, but that's what they do.
They call you Perry niggers.
Yeah.
The white people call you Perry niggers.
Yes. And I think that was very rude.
Well, that's very disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's who I strongly believe in. He's going to take care of everything.
Yeah.
He's going to take care of it all. What language do you speak?
I speak Dakota and English.
Okay. Can you say a few words to us in Dakota?
Let don't ya heap. Na let wo ya glaka. Na taku Jesus wa glaka ki he o ma ya kaka. Don't ya heap. Na taku let o ma kaka ki he la bashta. I thank you that you're talking to me about this.
Oh, thank you. You're so very welcome. God bless you. You are so very welcome.
We have some sister-in-laws that are married to black guys, and we do have nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. The majority of Dakota women do have black children.
Okay, so a lot of them.
I'm one of them.
Okay.
I'm really proud of her.
You a grandchild. You have a black granddaughter, so it's not true that Native Indians don't like blacks. That's not true.
Some Native girls, because some of them are black, and there are some that live in the housing here.
That are black?
The lady down at the Eagle Nest College Center, she runs that college center. She's a black lady.
So she's Native?
Yes.
She's a Native Indian who is black?
Yes.
I would love to meet her.
Yeah, her name's Georgia Rooks.
Georgia, does she speak?
She speaks Dakota.
Wow.
She's really good Dakota speaker, and she speaks English too.
I love you, beautiful, and I thank you.
Yeah, well, you guys have a safe trip, and I hope to see you again.
In 1 mile, turn left onto South Dakota 377.
We also give much respect to some of the very first natives. It's amazing what you find out when you seek the truth. It's also amazing how all these lies are being uncovered and the truth is now being told. All praise to the Most High. We also drove to Mount Rushmore. And on the way back, we stopped at a gas station and spoke to another native who said, if we could only get the rights to our corn back, we'd be very grateful. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to the Most High and to your soon coming Son, the Messiah, the King of Israel. Father Yah, I thank you so much for all that you have done for me. And I thank you for allowing me to make this trip to see your beautiful creation and to meet all these beautiful people. I love y'all. Continue to seek the truth and spread the truth. And continue to keep the Most High Yah's laws, statutes, and commandments. Y'all, please let me know what y'all think of this video and my new channel. And if y'all want me to continue to upload, please let me know and please subscribe. I love y'all. Until the next time, Most High Yah willing, Shalom.